That will not stop me from playing the good life. And so, we go. Now, here's the problem. Even though I am kind of rich, I have $1,000. I made things. Let me. Hang on. I think. Before we do that, I probably should make something. I can make a salted hedgehog, which is really poor. This is bad. Herrings. Wait, can we fish in the game? There's like so many different kinds of fishes. Herrings, perch, pikes, catfishes, salmon, sardine, mackerels. Whoa. Alright. I can make a salad, which is healthy. It doesn't fill me. Jack potato. That sort of fills me. And it's just one potato. Sure, I'm gonna make a jacked potato. And food. Probably gonna make 2.
What's up?
What's up? Naomi. Eat.
I'm stuffed.
Well, you're not stuffed enough, you know what I'm saying? Wait, can I make buttered toast with bread and cocoa spread? I don't have bread. I do have the cocoa spread. It doesn't help me anyway. I need potatoes. I need jacked potatoes. Hello, Hexa. How's it going? Alright, so first order of the day done. I made food. I am stuffed. Now, here's what I've done. I have $1,000, something like that. I don't, just not too much money, but I have made Chinese sunglasses, lambskin trousers, so we have stay full and keep me up. We're gonna stay full for longer, and we're not gonna get sleepy as fast as we did. Max stamina boost, sleep charge, which means sleeping for less gives us more sleepiness. More defenses. I made a huge sophisticated bag, which gives us extra pockets, extra legs, and defense up, and also gives us more inventory space, about 20 more slots, which is fantastic. I made the bracelet for Green Thumb, so we pick up more grasses and stuff out in the green, in the wilds. And the gold luxury watch for stamina regen, and the prospector promise, which was the big one to get the money, you know? We still need to make boots and a dress. For that, we're gonna need a bunch of things. So let me quickly check in the inventory if we have everything we need. Now, for the luxury jacket, we're gonna need 5 high quality feathers. I do have a few, I don't know if I have 5. High quality feathers, we have 1. Yikes, we need 5. They are dropped by ducks, so we're gonna hunt ducks. We also need 1 light durable fabric, which is made with cotton fabric. Which I have. Coarse beetles, which we have plenty of. A suspicious liquid made with baggie of white powder, assorted plumages, which we do have, and 1 high quality fur, which we don't have and we get from badgers. We're gonna have to fight badgers. We also need 2 aluminum chunks, but we have 9. So we're good on that. And then we need 10 wool felt for the shoes. Pretty sure I don't have any wool felt. We get wool felt by shearing sheeps. So that's another thing we're gonna do today. Good news is, I made so much money that I upgraded my garden to this lovely bricked garden. The problem is it removed my yeah, the garden decorations and put them in here. That's fine, you know. Can pick the garden gnomes, put them back in their places. Oh god, we even have like better places for the garden gnomes. This is fun. This is amazing. Oh yeah, that's good. That's brilliant. This was not that expensive. The really expensive thing that I have done is buying the cameras and the camera parts. Now we have a proper camera, a standard precious camera with lenses. And we have a telephoto lens and a wide angle lens. So basically I invested all the money I've made into buying the camera parts just so we're good for the rest of the game, you know? I have stuff to do. I have so many games to play, so many games are coming out, and I need to finish this as fast as possible. So I grinded a lot, okay? A lot. And we got basically everything we needed. So, first order of the day is take the photo of the giant. We're gonna continue with the quest, right? And now that we have the good camera and the good lens, we can take proper pictures of these places. We're also hunting ducks, so my dog is set to sniff ducks. Great. Is there an opening here? I need to... Hang on. Guess I'm gonna have to cat it. Alright, good. Okay on food, we're okay on sleep, we're okay on life. We're okay on stress. What we need to do really is just do the mission. Down here, we're gonna teleport to the Lux trains shrine. We have the money to teleport around as much as we like. That should not be an issue. A lovely Monday afternoon. We can just sit here and take a picture of the giant. I mean, this is the thing, so it's right there. Now they want me to use a telephoto lens. Is this zoomed enough? Has to be. Did you manage to get the photograph of the giant? That good enough? Brilliant work, my dear Hayward. This is irrefutable evidence. Of what? Exactly. This photograph will force Mr. White to tell us everything. Come on, back to the White residence we go. Wait, I thought we were going to track down Martha. You're free to do that if you like. I wouldn't recommend it, though.
The truth is near.
Well, if you have no more objections, my dear Hayward, let us reconvene at the White residence. Ta-da! The issue and the cheapest. He disappeared. He's just gone. Right. Ah, boy. What a day. Today is, as I was about to say, one of them reverso sick day. It was hot as hell. It was 33 degrees. But, alright, but everyone on TV and on the news is saying that this is the last day of summer. Starting tomorrow, temperatures should drop by at least 10 degrees everywhere. So I hope to wake up tomorrow and be in fall, autumn, a different season. All right. Because honestly, this heat is making me sicker. I can guarantee you that that's exactly what's making me feel like trash. Because I've been feeling fine for the last couple of days, and then all of a sudden today it's super hot, and I feel like absolute garbage. I've been sick all day. I've been in bed. I slept a bunch in the afternoon, which is something I never do unless I'm sick. And I just feel like that sort of fever-ish without really a fever, you know. Just bad, horrible. And I was like, maybe I shouldn't stream, you know, maybe I should just take it easy. Take the evening off to rest. But I think I'm good enough for at least a couple of hours of streaming. We'll see. If I get tired too early, I will stop earlier. But for now, I'm okay. Ish. And I really, really wanted to play more of this game. Whoa, that's a difficult P spot. Look at that. Spinning gear. Those were difficult to find. I had to find 3 of them to make the wristwatch. Where am I going even? Back to the White Residence. I feel like we should call Butter Cream.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby. Alright, unless we find more sheeps. At which point I will probably try to tame one and take it back to the lady, because we do have a mission to recover a sheep. He says as he passes 3 sheeps, but there's a gate, so... And it's also late. I've tried to do that mission off camera. I went there with a new sheep, and it was late in the evening, and the lady was not there, and then it didn't count, so... I think we'll be fine. Where?
Yeah, baby.
Okay, we cannot break through those things. This is the official way to the White Residence, I suppose? The White Estate.
Yeah, baby.
Hey. What took you so long, my dear Hayward? I had to pee a bunch.
The
truth is near.
Now, tally-ho, the door to truth beckons us once again. Yes, my dear Watson. Why don't they ever shut up?
How are you?
Yo, Mr. White. Today we have a photograph we'd like to show you. You wanna reveal the photograph to the good sir, my dear Hayward? Heavens! The brilliant shot. Well, there's certainly no use in hiding it now. You're right, it was Martha who painted the picture there on the wall. Forgive me for being so forward, but artistically, I find that piece to be rather lacking. How did it come to be hung in your drawing room, of all places?
Rudman and Martha first met 40 years ago. At the time, Martha was 21 and Rudman was still only 12. Back then, Martha had moved from Rainy Woods to London in order to study painting. But after losing her parents in a tragic train accident, she was taken in by the White family. Rudman's father, a tyrannical landowner, was quickly taken by Martha's beauty and made her his mistress.
Oh dear.
Rudman eventually learned of this, but there was nothing he could do.
Wait, hang on. How old is Martha? This guy must be at least like 50.
9 years later, while studying at university in London, he received a single letter from Rainey Woods. It told, in painstaking detail, her vicious treatment at the hands of his father, which drove Rudman to return to Rainey Woods that evening on an overnight train.
I gathered all this information from looking through the town's old documents and newspapers. Weeks after you returned to Rainey Woods, your father passed away. Did they kill him? Mr. White, did you board the Orient Express that night? There is no statute of limitations when it comes to our country's penal code. Let me just say this. I've always fancied Poirot over Holmes. What? You gotta be kidding me. As far as matters like those are concerned, I'm also partial to the stubborn Belgian logic. What? And did you invite Martha to the party as well? Oh, we thought about it. We went back and forth on whether or not she should join at all. So they killed the father. Who's they though? Fisher and Chipsu, fish and Chipsu, fish and... But in the end, it was all for naught. But when the curtain fell on the party, Martha appeared right in front of me. He took the sword from my hand and said, "This is Curtana, the Pict's Excalibur. As a Pict descendant, inheritor of King Arthur's blood, the very last daughter of the one true king. Bless you, young knight Rudman. Bless your courage and your sense of justice." Wait, she's the descendant of King Arthur's bloodline? Then Martha fainted and fell to the floor right there. I see. Rest of the story isn't much worth telling. Martha forgot all about what had transpired during the party. And I was a coward beyond all help. Eventually Martha chose Thomas to be her husband. The two married and she gave birth to John shortly after. What could I do but offer any blessing I had any right to give?
Nope.
Sounds like you got a pretty raw deal, old man. Yeah, you really did.
Preposterous!
Oh, heavens, no. Martha finally found happiness. I couldn't have asked for any greater salvation. What about now? Seems like that salvation might not have been all it was cracked up to be. Let's say the sword that impaled Elizabeth really was the same antique sword you had in your house. Then Martha could be involved somehow, especially considering what she said to you before she fainted. Martha's from the generation who grew up seeing Queen Elizabeth II reign for the entirety of their lives. As a descendant of King Arthur, maybe Martha gradually gave in to the fabricated rebellion growing inside her. Maybe, one day, she came to see the false Queen Elizabeth as the ultimate target for her holy army. What is Naomi talking about? An amazingly incoherent theory, but also brilliantly amusing one, my dear Hayward. That's a stupid theory. Psychos commit revenges like these all the time in New York, especially the ones who melt their brains on acid.
Brings a tear to the eye.
But it was all just a fairy tale. Fictional sword, a fictional king, and a fictional knight.
Nope.
Fiction can still inspire murder. Even fairy tales. Martha must be in the King's Woods. And as one who inherited the blood of the true king, King's Wood will surely shroud her. You two can enter the King's Wood as long as you possess its key. Aha.
It's in your
Please, you
hand.
must save her. You must save my Martha. Okay. Yo, Berryman. Dad told me everything. It was Mum that went and killed Elizabeth. That she might have stolen the sword and run away.
Blimey.
Blimey, it's hard for me to even imagine something like this could ever happen, but I suppose it ain't impossible. But does that mean John's dad knows everything about Rudman? Maybe he was at the party. This is a small town, maybe everyone really does know about everyone else's dirty laundry. But you know what? I still believe in my old dear. She may cook up some pretty murderous dishes at times, and sometimes I'll find all my winter undies frozen to death from being left out on the line. But she'd never actually kill anyone. I'm surprised you were able to survive this long. Well, we're family, ain't we? No matter how clumsy any one of us is, we can always laugh it off. The next you see her, can you give her this for me? Martha's paint says. Pretty dry though. Sure you want her to have this? Yeah, this is the one my dad bought her for her right after they got married. Green paint's from a different set because that's the first birthday present I ever got her. Give her your favorite color? Oh, that was quick. Come on. I was just a stupid kid. Get on my arse. She really seemed to like it, you know? I reckon that's why she still kept it in her room, even to this day.
Blimey.
Now how in bloody hell could a mum like that kill anyone, let alone Elizabeth?
Yeah.
Alright. I'll make sure to give it to her. You just be a good little Mackie and wait here, John Berryman. Alright, where are the Kingswoods? Right there. We can probably ride there. Come on, Buttercream.
Yeah, baby.
At the ruins, I think that's the place that leads to the tombs that we saw on the map. Royal Tomb, yeah.
Yeah, baby.
I think you need a photo of that place. Oh yeah, for the tourist guy. This guy, in fact. Sorry, Mr. Clark.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby. Alright. It's late at night, we're still doing okay for food, as you can see. We're not losing food as fast as we used to because of my new gear. It's fantastic. Kingswood, there you go. Going to the Kingswood at night. Is that a good idea?
Yeah, baby.
I mean, if she says yeah, baby, I have to assume that's a good idea.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
Goodness. All right.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
Well, we're leveling up the sheep at least. Wait, the gates are opened. They opened before? I don't think so. No road doth lead to the King's Break, an unseen path there is to take. Yet since the path can be perceived, you will arrive right as you leave. It is hell, right? They just started singing it out of nowhere.
Unbelievable.
Why, it's elementary, my dear Hayward. The song is a survival guide to the Kingswood. It means finding the unseen path is the only way for one to get through the woods. Dogs are capable of sensing which humans cannot, yes? The insight John gave you should be... Alright, we're gonna have to follow Martha's scent with a dog nose. Don't forget to pray at the shrine before you enter the forest. I'm sure you'll be glad you've done that later. What? You know what? I'm gonna offer $100 to the dog. That gave me dog plus 2. Team dog. Shop prices have changed. Don't know what that means. Who's team dog? Anyway, what's the paint set? Martha's paint set. Damn it. Oh no, it's not gonna let the ducks go. We still have the duck scent memorized. Thank duck for that, exactly. Hey. Ruff, ruff, ruff. You look positively gallant, my dear Hayward. Now let us locate the unseen path, shall we?
Is near.
Memorize the scent and track her down. I know how to do it. Cortana, the Blade of Legends. Urgent quest, okay. Huh?
Seriously?
Alright, I got back to
Goddamn
the entrance. And I turned into a cat. Damn it. Alright, clearly that was the wrong fragrance. What? Okay. Aha. Wait. Behold, my dear Hayward, new footprints. Must be hot on Martha's Berryman's trail. But I must say this wood is a thick one. Keep your wits about you and let your sense of smell guide you onward. I mean, you didn't have to interrupt me. Now I'm lost. Okay, this one. I need to line myself up. See? That's a squirrel. Fuck. I've lost a duck. We need the tear fruit. See, now we get double the amount of stuff from trees and plants. And the same goes for the stuff in the quarry, the metals and the stones, the diamonds especially. And the gold. Getting all that gold was, and the silver was really the way to go. Footprints, my dear Hayward. Judging from the size, shape, and gait, she must have been in a bit of a hurry. She knows exactly where she's going. We need to catch up fast, but look at all this overgrowth. Your nose knows the true way, though, through the forest. Don't lose sight of Martha now. Alright. I'm smelling her. Don't worry. He's a smelly berryman. Right. That's a ton of foxes. Hopefully they're cool. Alright, looks like foxes are cool with us. Not like badgers. Nasty little freaking creatures. Okay. Well, I mean... It appears that we found ourselves a clearing, my dear Hayward. I knew I was right to put my trust in your keen canine snout. Still, there's no telling when the weather may change and cast that scent trail into the abyss. We need to keep our wits about us or else. Let's make haste, fish and chips. Yes. But the Kingswood Guards. See it. High quality feathers. Okay, 3 more. Knew it. Oh, this is duck country. Give me here. Give me here. The dark soul. All right, high quality feathers. We need 2 more. Come here. Come here, the fuck. Uprest. I'll take it. Any more ducks? Wanna duck around with me? I don't think so. All right, let's go. Oh, that was good. That was a good find. We need only 2 more high quality feathers and then the fur from the badger, which we can easily find at the quarry. I honestly don't know why I didn't pick it up. I was so focused on just making money. I did my rounds. And then I just, you know. It was home, sleep, mine, sleep. Mine, home, sleep. Okay, it doesn't look like there's other scents in the forest, so we're just gonna follow the few we see over here, and that should lead us right to Martha. A shame that the shroom ability is a different one from the plant ability. So we can pick up double the plants, but not double the mushrooms. I think this is it. I think this was the place. Is this a grave? That's a puzzle. Indeed, this is the royal tomb. Every nook and cranny of this mausoleum is filled with intrigue. Look up at the sky, my dear Hayward.
Seriously?
Holy crap.
Fascinating.
I'm far from being an expert on the occult, but I feel this barrier may be some type of black magic. For whatever reason, the royal tomb exists in a zone of perpetual night.
Unfortunately.
It's times like these in which I wish I could enlist the help of the great Flaxman Lowe. Who?
Oh, jeez.
Think so hard about it. We're basically inside of a big natural planetarium, right? Your ideas are always so novel, my dear Hayward. Perhaps you can use that mystifying imagination of yours to solve the next mystery. Spirals mark the true king's tomb, scrolling waves of ancient doom. Riddles alone protect the treasure, so try to tie what craves the tether. I want to use a stupid kid song as justification for raiding a tomb? I'm in. Finally. And I thought nothing fun would ever happen. Urgent quest. We cannot leave. Let me have some water. Okay, there's a jar here. Also, is this really the oh, I can't get into my inventory. Okay. What's this jar? Garden gnome. What's the star mark for? This is an ancient Pict rune. Can you guess what this one means? Meant to be plural, of course. Oodles of stars, one might say. Spell is probably meant for something that represents these runes. What I mean is we need to find a bright starry sky and offer it up here. What? Antique hourglass. Okay. A knight statue. Star ornament. Surely. What's this? That's water. The water wheel. Time and energy. That's what they mean. Oh, yeah?
Seriously?
Probably meant for something that represents the runes. Something we need to find that represents the flow of time, like the hourglass. Alright. Easy puzzles. Oh, that moved, indeed. Alright, what's this? Wait, the star ornament did not make that sound, did it?
Unfortunately.
Tree and life. A lifeless tree. Okay, was there something like that? Oh, this is bigger than I thought. Is that wood? Does that work for lifeless tree? It's heavy. Makes her look stupid when carrying things like this. With the dress. Okay, that made the sound. So what's this thing? What's with the shroom? It means man. I'm asking you to put on the pedal something that can instantly be recognized as a man. Okay. But it's a mushroom, you see. It's a tiny man. Didn't work. Fuck. Whatever, man. Naomi, what are you doing to that statue? Where are you holding it? Is there a handle down there to hold it? I don't. Hang on. That did not make the sound. Broken clock. We have more stuff. We can instantly be recognized as a man. There's a lion statue. Don't think this works. Well, it kind of looks like a person. With long hair. Let's just take a look around. I mean, I really thought the statue would do. There's nothing else. Truly nothing else. We use a statue? I mean, I don't think this is gonna work. Something that can be instantly recognized as a man. That worked, apparently? So this is the one that doesn't work, huh? What was this again? Wait, what did it say? I missed it. We need to gather a lot of stars. You hold the power to change or redefine the true form of your subjects right there in that lens of yours. Do I have to take a picture of the stars? Can I put the picture of the stars here? What's the jar? The jar with the water reflects the sky. There it is. I like that we got to the same conclusion at the same exact time. Holy crap, I think I did it. A chain?
You're all mine now.
How intriguing. That expression on your face, those bestial sounds. You're the farthest specimen from a lady I've seen in quite a while.
Zip it, Tweety Pie. Why don't you give me a hand already?
I'm afraid I'm the brains of this partnership. More importantly, my dear Hayward, I've one more observation for you. There's a limit to how much strength a human can exert. Perhaps you'll be able to exert more pulling power in a rather different form.
Right. So you're saying I should dog this? Damn, Naomi, dog. What are you doing here? Berryman? Halt, and kneel in the presence of Britain's one true queen. Sorry, but I'm American. We'll learn about equality in elementary school, and Columbus was a hero, ironically. Come on, lady. One true queen? Don't you think that term's been a little overused by now? I know you Brits like your LARPing and all that, but why do you gotta be so dramatic?
Be silent.
Insolent cur. This title is our birthright, bestowed upon us by the blood of our ancestors. Your knavish words insult the very name of King Arthur himself. Who cares? Sorry, but I don't care. Naomi is my spirit animal. Right, so you're a descendant of King Arthur. Fine, whatever. That still doesn't mean Dan's sword over there is Cortana. Think about it. King Arthur called his sword Excalibur, right? Admire your bravery to step unerring into the dark depths of our history, but that is all we feel for you. Cortana is a mystical sword in which spirits dwell, the only of its kind, forged by ancient Pictish sorcerers. It served as a symbol of King Arthur's might as he fought on this very soil, a sword beloved by all my ancestors. Oh yeah? As I thought, the true Tristan was indeed a female Pict warrior. What? Why, it's elementary. Tristan was a knight of the round, however the origin of her name actually lies within Pictish culture. The legend of Tristan proved that Pictish warriors served King Arthur. Arthur King. First name Arthur, last name King, you know.
Be silent.
We did not serve him. Our ancestors were King Arthur's equals, his fellow compatriots. But following King Arthur's death, the history books were rewritten so as to remove that inconvenient truth.
No.
Our ancestors was once wed to King Arthur. She passed right after giving birth to a lord's child. Only after her death did those scoundrels who fashioned themselves wizards and knights of the round appear. And so Cortana was stolen and renamed Excalibur. All those who knew about the true connection between the two names were lost within the annals of history.
Unfortunately.
Who can say with certainty what the Cortana lost during the English Civil War even really was?
Yeah.
Damn, that was a good story. It's just a story, right? Do you actually have proof? We are the proof. That is what you expected us to say, was it not? This pendant name is Cortana's Edge. It's a crystal filled with ancient sorcery, where spirits dwell within. Without this, Cortana is naught but a heavy slab of steel. It was passed down by our grandmother as she lay on her deathbed. This pendant is what enabled us to endure all the suffering that life has brought down upon us. But now it's time for Cortana to finally awaken from her slumber.
People of the world, your true ruler has returned.
Did anything happen? You should just make a light. Hey, bargain bin Sherlock. I didn't sign up for this shit. My next deduction may sound suspiciously like an acknowledgement of defeat from a detective who's lost all his rationale.
Disappointing.
But it appears that we're in danger. Let's scram, man. No, my dear Hayward. Remember our mission. Mr. White gave us that key and told us to save Martha.
Seriously?
You shitting me? I mean, Rudman knew this was going to happen? The probability is high. Martha's mind has fallen terribly out of balance. If she were to brandish a magical sword in this condition, the repercussions could be insurmountable. Fairy tales can kill people, right? Well, does the poor woman's Sherlock have any sharp ideas? Just one, a rather classical, tried and true methodology. Just say whatever you can to get us to stop.
Seriously?
Me? You nuts? Honestly, I believe you have a far higher chance of success than I. Fine. Martha, hey. Hold up, girl. We need to talk. We must fulfill our ancestors.
Nope.
Damn it, she isn't even listening to me. Just make her sniff paint. That's gonna wake her up. We are the one true queen. In the name of Arthur Pendragon, the world will be... Alright, that's it. Time to pull out the big guns. Martha, listen up. You'll never be the one true king. You hear me? Queen, you hear me? Never, never, never.
Be silent.
Do not think you can deceive us with your serpent's tongue. We are the one true queen, the rightful heir to the throne. Let's say you say that again after you see this.
Martha, I can prove it.
I saw ultramarine
There's
blue.
one big reason why you'll never be the queen. William!
Whoa. What? Huh?
Prithee, return me to the lake. Carry me down into the water. 'Tis nary a place for me in the human world.
Oh yeah, the sword was given by the Lady of the Lake, right?
I come to bury, not to praise. Giveth me the one true slumber, together with my king.
Sure, I can do that. How are you talking?
Thou art recognized, hero.
I have a sword. I am powerful. Did I just stop time and teleported? Katana's desire. Throw Katana into the damned lake. Back to the lake, huh? I come to bury, not to praise. That's our history for you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whew. Whoa, that was a close one. You almost got me with all the melodramatic bullshit. This is like a murder weapon, and there's prints. Oh, just throwing away a murder weapon? Yeah, exactly. And there's my prints on it now. What was I thinking? I bet I could make a killing off of you. Oh, she's talking about money. Talk about the priceless family heirloom. I could probably pay off my entire debt with you alone, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Finally, some good luck. And now, time for the task collector guy.
Thou, why dost thou refuse to release me?
Hang on, I have to... There you go. I'm gonna have to do the drop thing. Fine. Will you pay off my debt if I do? Say yes and I'll think about it.
Forsooth, were I to call upon the spirit's strength, I could bestow upon thee riches most heavy.
Oh yeah? Why don't you do it then, lady? I'm waiting. Whoa, really? Then do it. Show me what you got. The sword just lied to me. I require my payments up front. Now come on and spit it out.
For the love of... Who the hell do you think you are, eh? Coming in here barking orders?
She went full British now. Huh?
Just chuck me back in the lake. Not bloody rocket science, is it, love? Or is even that too much for you?
Oi! Don't talk to me like that. You know, suddenly you don't sound much like a spirit anymore.
How dare you? I'm the real deal, me. From my hilt up to the pointy bit.
But spirits are supposed to sound fancier and use more ellipses and stuff.
Oh, do one, you prat. Do you think we had the luxury of being polite little daisies in my day?
What did you call me?
Hark! What a fair woman! I shall do in her husband and take her for my own. Look at him! So full of great wit and wisdom, I'd better ice him for being a smart-ass.
What is this sword talking about?
For centuries now, you flesh sacks have had me chopping each other's bits off like there's no tomorrow. Oh, jeez.
I guess being a spirit isn't as easy as it looks, huh?
Finally, she gets it. Now stop being a bellend and throw me in the bloody lake, alright?
Alright, dude, listen, I need my money, okay? Can I at least take a little bit of you?
Or would you rather I crawled under your pillow and screamed, "Throw until your mind caved in.
Alright, you convince me.
Nope.
You really have an attitude problem, you know that?
Throw me back! Throw me back! Throw me back! Throw me back!
And you're really annoying to boot.
It's for your own good, you know. Just let me get on with my life. I've taken to playing MMOs and there ain't nothing faster than the Spirit Network.
Oh? Well, I want to play a new MMO. What are you playing? I need to know. You at least need to tell me that.
Lose sleep listening to me bitch night in, night out. Win-win.
This is what you meant by not belonging in this world. I really had the wrong idea about you.
Throw me back! Throw me back!
Well, I'm open to the idea, you know, depending on what I get for it.
Sorry, but I'm totally broke from buying too many loot boxes, so...
Oh. Well, that I can understand.
Throw me back! Throw me... Oh, you're like that bloody Cromwell. Took that twat a whole week to get in. Throw me back! Throw me back! Throw me back! Throw me back!
Imagine buying loot boxes. It's a sword. She doesn't know any better.
Just shut up already! Oh, shit.
I broke Excalibur. Is that fake then? Does that mean it's a fake? Ah, well, it stopped talking at least. I killed the sword. And most importantly, no one saw what happened. It'd be smarter if I sell the pendant and the sword separately.
Yeah, baby!
Take that, you stupid spirit. This is what you call a real win-win.
Naomi, I get the feeling you're gonna go down in history for all the wrong reasons. Are you okay with that?
I'm okay with that. If that makes me cash money a few days later.
At first, Naomi seemed dead set on using Cortana for her own personal gain. But after thinking it over, she realized she might get arrested for theft.
Oh,
And so she returned the blade, begrudgingly, to avoid becoming a debt-laden prisoner.
oh. Return to who?
Once Cortana got confiscated as evidence,
Ah, okay, yeah.
Martha readily admitted that she'd taken it without permission. But she denied having any part in the murder of Elizabeth. For the time being, she was put under house arrest at the White residence.
Can they do that?
Meanwhile, Cortana was locked away in the town hall as key evidence connected to the case.
Alright, I suppose that's fair enough.
As for Katana's edge, it seemed to have been lost in all the chaos. Morning Bell's team later discovered a very similar item on a popular online auction house.
Damn it.
One furious bidding war later, and it was on its way to their lab in New York for analysis. Of course, all the profit Naomi managed to gain from this scheme was intercepted and swiftly redirected to the appropriate people.
Yeah.
Alright, finished my report. I'm gonna drink up a storm tonight.
Yeah.
Because I'm the drink queen.
baby.
Need to stop going by that name. Why does it always have to be so damn slow? I've got a new PC. Okay, it's up. Finally, I can check my mail now. And then I can finally exact my revenge on good old eBay. Thank you for the amazing report. What a scoop. I could barely sit still. I was so excited. I do have some unfortunate news though. Honestly, it's infuriating, but the documents containing information on Cortana and the One True King had the C mark on them, meaning it's confidential. There are multiple reasons for this, but the biggest problem is that letting this information out will endanger Martha Berryman. Currently, there is a surprising number of people in the UK who believe that the current royal family is not the proper one. Of course, there are also many people who have pledged an unflinching loyalty to the current family. I mentioned that 99% of these people are peaceful, but there are always a few bad apples in every group, aren't there? In any case, due to underground movements like this, imagine what could happen if someone revealed the fact that King Arthur's bloodline survives. Not to mention the fact that someone has stopped up who inherit the once lost Cortana could. In a worst case scenario, someone might try to murder Martha. We did a scientific analysis on Cortana's edge in our lab, but the final verdict was that they couldn't verify whether or not it was genuine. This is especially bad for Martha, since it means that the object could easily appear as real to someone who wanted it to serve as the real thing for nefarious purposes. Incidentally, we also considered selling the object to the Department of State, but we quickly changed our minds yesterday when our fearless president posted a tweet that read, "I found a cool pendant on eBay called Cortana's Edge and bid on it. I never lost a bid in any auction before or after I became president, but I lost this one for a reason unknown. Something isn't right with this shifty site. I want the auction transcript." Whoopsie. When did this game came out? Was the Orange Man still up there? You know. Yes. On a personal note, my mother really loves Martha's Berryman's painting style. When I was working at home one night, she happened to look at my screen and fell in love with that painting of the giant. Okay. Avalon. See the report from our investigative team regarding the opinions of the private detective you encountered. From both a historical and scientific point of view, we have no choice but to take a contradictory stance in regards to this opinion that Rainy Woods is Avalon. Honestly, many of our researchers found the detective theories amusing, and some also commented that combined with Mrs. Berryman's eyewitness statement, they're worth looking into. But then Dr. Anderson lost his temper and claimed that entertaining such delusions, let alone wasting time discussing them, is not short of a crime against human civilization. Alright. Hard to imagine anyone doing a proper academic investigation into Avalon and Morgan Le Fay. Figured if I try to keep this from you, you'd just find out eventually. Just tell you now, I'm pretty sure I'm the first one who found the Cortana's Edge you were selling on your second eBay account. Looked like a beautiful pendant, I bid on it. But then the price gradually got higher and higher, so I posted about it on a Slack channel. Wondering if the seller had put in the wrong price and whether or not this was an incident. Oh. That's how things got out of control. Just to show you should never let a story get too big, or else you lose your chance to profit off of it. I've just never seems to want to give me a
From
break.
the era, succession of the throne is always a thorny area, Naomi. And likely as not, it'll probably always be that way.
Yeah, tell us about it.
Bearing in mind Martha Berryman's safety, it's not hard to understand why Morning Bell did this. But it doesn't change the fact that you just scored a massive scoop. Keep on like this, and there won't be a skeleton left in Rainy Woods' closets.
Alright. Another 3... Wait, was that 3 million? That wasn't 3 million, that was... at 3,000. Maybe my debt wasn't as big as I thought it would be, or, you know. I need food. Lobster? Lobster. I just, you know, I felt it.
Lobster!
I felt it coming.
Nope.
Hasn't the city of Boston ever sued you or anything?
Lobster!
If the city ever tried to sue me, I'd vote all those city councillors out of office and show them how scary elections can be. Is that how democracy works in Boston? It's a scary place to live. Damn straight. We don't pull our punches in Boston. The whole truth and nothing but the freaking truth, shout ahead. Boston doesn't tolerate people like you who go around spreading fake news all the time. What? Hey, wait a minute. That report was... Truth? You really gonna stand here and say that to my face? This is why I can't freaking stand New Yorkers. You lack conviction. Oh, might die due to the articles you write, you know? You ever think of that, Yuppie? Shut up. Just stick your nose where it doesn't belong without preparing yourself for what might happen. And when it comes time to stand up and do something, you turn your little tail and run right out of the door. Go on, what's your little global innovative story, like all the rest of those New Yorker losers?
Damn you!
Screw you, unless I'm actually getting results unlike all the other useless journalists out there. I'd rather actually write something that sits around and let people treat me like royalty all day. Hey now, every journalist gets writer's block. That's what it means to be a real journalist, Yuppie.
See ya.
Just focus on keeping those deadlines of yours, okay? Productivity is all you got to count on, right? Is this harassment? Can I report him to the police? It literally just comes here to insult me every day.
Hellhole.
Don't believe this crap. You should be getting the ultimate asshole journalist award, not more jobs. I've never met someone who's been able to insult me by complimenting me for keeping my deadlines. That's pretty weird, yeah. Alright, we have an epilogue quest. Walk into the various burymonts. It's 4 AM, by the way. Where am I even going at 4 AM? Let's have a sleep. What I should do, I will fill my sleep meter, take a shower. Leadcase has done me dirty. What happened, Gray? What did I ever do to you? Alright, we need food. Wait. It's 8. Where's the mushroom guy? Oh, it's coming. Okay, someone is in here. They have too many game modes for too few players. So they have like 3 or 4 game modes in a bundle, and you queue for bundles and then kind of vote as a group in the lobby. That's a weird way to do things. They never dissolved a fairly popular bundle I didn't care much for, but as a total dick move, they stacked one of the game modes from that bundle into the bundle I was usually playing. Oh. So you're now forced to get to play this sometimes? I guess now I will never get to play the thing I like ever again.
Hey.
Oh, is everybody that wanted to play that bundle now just going into your bundle to play that game specifically?
How's life treating you?
Sorry for lying to you about John and stuff. Oh, I know you only did it to keep us out of danger. Look, I was an emergency, okay? Desperate measures, you know the drill. Oh, I know. Sometimes you need to break a few rules in order to survive. And no matter what happens, your tummy will always continue to rumble. Don't cry over spilled milk, just eat some meat. No idea what that's supposed to mean, but I'm glad you're okay. Okay? I'm better than okay. I did a lot of thinking over these past few days. I've got a tough road ahead of me for sure. That just means it's time for me to stand up and fight. Kind of trouble you can't run from, right? That's right. We're gonna fight where I've got the best advantage. By calling on a fellow neighbor with a loud, friendly voice. If a problem needs smarts, I can just leave that to John's. It's got enough brain power for both of us. Did you hear? He's working on developing something called teleexistence right now. I'm sorry, what? Sounds cool.
How's this?
I won't let him take all the glory. We're gonna make sure Martha comes home with a smile. Alright. The bundle that dissolved was the Fiesta bundle, which had various game modes, but every time you die, you spawn with a random loadout, reasonably popular. Oh, I see. Yeah, random modes are usually pretty popular. So, this is John, I suppose.
Hey.
Yo, Mackie, were you burning the midnight oil again last night?
Hey,
Oi, Miss Hayward, have you got something you wanted me to take apart? Nah, just came to check up on you. I don't want you to starve to death or anything, you know? Cheers, sorry again for that little incident. So everything been okay at home? I suppose we're doing alright. And not, at the same time. Humans can be pretty difficult to get along with at times, don't you think? Can't say I disagree. I think my old man and I are on the same wavelength. Need to work hard and make sure we get by okay, or else Mom will never be able to relax. But as a Mechie, I know that it's dangerous to force anything to work too hard, you see? Metal fatigue? Exactly. Human or metal, anything will start to give when it's pushed too hard, even machines. For some reason, people like us enjoy keeping ourselves busy, and daft as we may look. And I started selling mincemeat and croquettes at the shop. Ooh, croquettes, I could eat those. Whatever's for sale each day pretty much depends on whatever we had for supper the previous night. Well, from what I know about engineers, a lot of them get excited whenever they're up against a new challenge. Not wrong. I reckon he's also one to brag to Mum about when she gets home. Do whatever it takes to not hear you two can't do anything without me when she gets back. Alright, well. Cool.
Hey!
A computer works? Sure.
Crap.
I worked hard on modding that computer for you. You should play with it some more. What do you mean, like Minesweeper? No, I'm talking about uploading photos. Just give that old PC some attention. Alright. Here's some things that should make your computer happier than ever. All you need to do is upload the right photos. 3 in total, alright?
Yeah, baby!
If you would.
Take a picture of an ATM. Okay. Alright, I can do that. It was dissolved to make space for the no portal bundle, which, if you want to play without portals, the fuck are you doing on Splitgate? That's a very good point. Just playing a shooter? You're playing like Unreal Tournament. Hi, who are you? Martha? God, the poor woman is devastated.
Hey,
How's it going? From an objective standpoint, neither good nor bad, I would say. Is there something I can help you with, Miss Hayward? Oh, really? And if you don't mind, may I ask you a question? Sure. Why aren't you a cruel one? Although I suppose it's only fair, my own question is cruel in its own way, now that I think about it. Remember what you said to me at the royal tomb? You'll never be the one true king, you hear me? Would you mind explaining why you were so sure of that? Oh, yeah, I guess I did say that. Well, I really find it pretty insulting, humiliating even, you sure? Honestly warming me now. As if I have anything left to lose. Your point, anyway, it's simple. You gave up on your dream of becoming a pro painter, right? I still paint.
nope.
Yeah, but as a hobby. I saw one of your old paintings. Honestly, it bored the hell out of me, but it did look professional.
I'm sorry.
Ah, the painting of the giant. That did not look professional. That looked like it was made by a kid. Yes, well, I also lacked a great deal of skill back then. Skill's the same as money, though. You can never have enough. But that painting of yours was filled with an overwhelming amount of confidence and spirit. I'm gonna become the world's #1 artist. In fact, I know that I already am. I mean, that's what practically every art student thinks, right?
Nope.
Otherwise, why would they ever go to art school? The pressure and uncertainty of it all would be lethal. That's why so many artists are freaking depressed. It's an awful, awful industry.
Oh.
Anyway, changing subject. The king is #1 as far as kingdoms go, right? The top of the pyramid. Only God stands above them. It's a king's job to sit all alone in the throne room and order people and to go and die for him. Yes, you're right, but you abandoned the confidence you once had, the belief that you were #1. You gotta be really sure if you're thinking I'm the greatest ruler in history, ruling the world's greatest kingdom. Otherwise, who would ever follow you? Who would ever die for you? Yes, you were right. This is extremely insulting, especially since I can't even think of a retort. That's why in the end, you made the right decision. Decision?
Yeah.
You chose your family, didn't you? John and Thomas see you as the number one. But what? Honestly, I'm envious of you. If there ever comes a day when you're able to truly see yourself as the world's greatest artist again, and you're able to put all of that to your heart into painting again as a pro, then I'm sure John and Thomas would both be there to cheer you on. You don't have to fight anyone alone anymore. That's what makes you so strong. The stupider you get, the stronger you are. True. You don't even possess a modicum of common courtesy, do you? I'm sorry, but I can't listen to that voice of yours any longer. Would you mind removing yourself from my presence? Sure. Naomi's speaking truth, though. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. John, Thomas, will you ever forgive me? The stubborn queen. What does she care if anyone sees her crying now? Like she'd said. Not like she's got anything left to lose. Alright. Other cream? Time to go to the pharmacy. Witch's House Pharmacy. Wait. I don't know how to get there from here.
Yeah, baby.
But yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
This is basically mission complete. Oh, hang on. I need to... Alright. Cream puff. Genghis Khani. These are my new sheep. And here we have, well, buttercream, of course. Give her a good brushing as well. And a nice shearing. They love it. They just love it. Then here we have Mr. Teabag. Alright. Then we have Hangover. Beautiful specimen. Whoa, what's happening here? What the?
What's up?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Christ almighty. Okay, apparently shearing, who was it, Hangover, was a bad idea.
Yeah, baby.
I'm dying,
Yeah,
I'm dying,
baby.
I'm dying, I'm dying. I have 27 hunger, my happiness is dropping. Feed me. Wait, saw something new. Turkey and asparagus. And a Lancashire hot pot. Not good enough. Mushroom mountain pasta. Large stomach satiation and healthy. Ooh, this is great. Barely costs anything. Bye. Ooh, that was fantastic. Alright. To take a picture of an ATM, right? Mr. Holmes?
How are you?
The time has come, my dear Hayward, to test your abilities as my assistant.
Seriously?
What do you mean? Someone in this town is in possession of the Holmes sketch which I used to worship the master detective. I drew the sketch myself. Your task is to use your powers of deduction to determine the identity of the person who possesses the sketch. Why do I have to do it? I know, allow me to give you a little hint. It's connected to the food I love more than any other. Fish and chips.
Damn you!
Might as well give you one more hint as well. There is nothing more deceptive than an obvious fact.
We'll meet again.
Wish you the very best of luck. This fight will only end up annoying me even more if I don't play along. Right. Yeah, buttercream. Yeah.
Yeah, baby!
Yeah, baby. Alright, what am I doing here again?
Hey,
Yo, witchy woman. Look, as unique as always.
Oh?
Oh, perfect timing, sweetheart. There have been some developments. Big ones. Relax, Granny, what's wrong? Pretty substantial. The whole world will never be the same again. Wait, what? Calm down and walk me through it. You expect me to calm down at times like this? Once you hear what's happened, you'll tear your hair out. You probably don't know this, but there's a royal tomb right deep in the forest.
Oh?
And guess what? A huge weird light was shooting out from it. I know. You saw it too then, eh? Well, it was so bright and flashy, how could you miss it? When that light went flashing through the sky, all sorts of ideas started rushing into my head. Delicate, daring ideas. Unlike any thoughts I'd ever thought before, sweetheart. Like a blend of soft, rich coffee beans. This is making me thirsty and hungry. There were the ideas to end all ideas. Meaning I just figured out how to whip up a whole new slew of concoctions. Alright?
yeah!
Recipe revolution. Okay. Weird pills. The spirit of Cortana left behind a gift. Can brew new stuff at the witch. That it? Oh well. I suppose let's check out the inventory.
What's that?
What is that? Oh, is this the new stuff? Capsules? Mellow poultice. Lumbago treatment. Nice. Energy potion, ultimate potion, and glutton potion. Turkey plumes? Deer felt. Yeah, right. Alright guys, that was good. That was the mission. Now it's time to go back to David O'Reilly, up in the mountains. So I suppose I'm just gonna move the hill.
Yeah, baby!
Ow.
Yeah, baby!
And teleport using that thing. If I can even... Is it two different music playing at the same time? What's happening? Was something attacking me? Was there a badger? I need to kill badgers. Three tear fruits. Oh my god, that's the stuff.
Yeah, baby! Yeah, baby!
How do I open these gates, by the way, guys? Is there... Do you know? Is that locked? They told me to smash through with the sheep, but it... doesn't really work.
Baby! Yeah, baby!
Do I need a better sheep or higher level of shipmanship? Alright, fuck this. Holy crap, look at that ginormous stamina bar. So, any ducks around these parts? Tracking them. There they are, ducks. Duck breast, come on. High quality feather, is that the 5th one? No, we need one more. Do I have to go up there? Up there. Wait. No, up here. Kinda lost. It's also easy to find ducks, though. They do spawn around, like, lakes and rivers and whatnot, so... fairly easy to find. Anyway... let's teleport all the way up here. Hey man, I have my thermos with Irish coffee. Irish coffee, and it's as hot as it comes. Now we can finally head into the snow. Go on, take a swig. It feels great to be encouraged to drink as much as I can. Whoa.
Woo! Watch out, Snow. I'm the drink queen.
Why the heck? Why is she naked in one go? Yeah, I know, right? I was thinking exactly the same. I feel like I could run up the side of K2 now. Which way do I go?
Oi!
Oi! Wait. You need to activate the power of Rainy Woods before you start to climb. You can turn into something that's more resistant to cold, right? Something with a good layer of fuzz. Sure, but everyone already knows that you can transform whenever you want. You travel fast in a town as small as ours. Of course, if it's shyness that's stopping you, I can turn around. Ah, sure. So we're doing this doggy style. All right. Hi. Ruff ruff. Sound. Now stay close to me. All right. Dude, fuck. Well, I've lost him. Woof, what the hell is this? This is not a cold resistant dog, is it? No, not really.
Yeah.
It's a cave painting of Lu, a deity of light that appears in Celtic mythology. They call him the Long Arm, and he mastered all sorts of different weapons, like what? And if that wasn't all, he's skilled in many different arts and techniques. Truly an all-powerful god. Alright. Stop. I need to sniff you. Alright. Bloody hell.
Yeah.
That's a battle of King Arthur and Cathpalug. Cathpalug punished the arrogant and killed those who attempted to deceive God. In the end, King Arthur used Excalibur to grant it eternal rest. Holy crap. Don't. Don't. Why are you running so fast? Why are you running? Who the hell is that guy? Oh, no one. Just leave him there. I've shouldn't have done that. Should not have done that. Woof. The hell is this? That's Muddy Doe, a giant dog monster. Supposedly haunted the guard chamber of Peel Castle and killed the guards who were dossing about. Maybe say it was able to transform into a human, but that sounds a bit far-fetched to me. What do you mean? I literally transformed into a dog. Does this guy even know where he's going? Where the heck did he go?
Oi!
Oi, what do you mean, oi? Oi, you! Oi, he says.
Yeah.
There's a cave painting showing the power of one of Lu's mighty spears, the dreadful Ared Bear. His name means slaughterer and had to be constantly submerged in cold water in order to keep its red hot point from busting out enough fire to melt the whole village. Damn, that's cool. Don't, you ass.
Wait. Be quiet.
Oh.
Just stay calm. Usually bears are more surprised at seeing us than we are them. What I mean is, she's just as scared as us.
Doesn't look like.
She?
Isn't it obvious? That's a female.
She doesn't look the least bit scared.
Well, there are exceptions. Sometimes bears can see dogs as a bit of a snark.
Whoa! Holy shit!
Whoa, you really redeemed yourself, Boy Scout.
I won't lie. 90% of that was just me chancing it. I thought I was goner too.
Seriously?
Out here in the wilderness, whether you live or you die often comes down to chance. So let's press on while looks
Damn.
outside, eh?
Fucking badass indeed. And there he goes. Sniff his body earned it. I've already done that. This is Jack and the Beanstalk, right?
Yeah.
Certainly seems that way. And over here is old Alfred the Great. Apparently Jack and the Beanstalk was set during his time. And while the Vikings were making a holy show of it, Jack was busy climbing his magical beanstalk. Right. Going ahead if you don't mind. You push me. Oh. Okay, these are the only tracks around here, so... Yeah. Wait. Oh. Am I going the right way or am I going back? Wait. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. Bloody... What? The heck is happening here? Am I actually going back? Did you get turned around? I don't know. There he is. So weird though. It definitely looked like it. Doesn't it ever stop snowing up here? Shouldn't be much longer now. Looks like I must have dropped my bag back when I was brawling with the bear. I mean, I've lost my compass and my map. Okay.
Seriously?
You what? What are we gonna do now?
Yeah.
Right.
Seriously?
What?
Here, like this. Follow my lead, okay?
You really think you can stop a snowstorm by praying?
Just shut up and pray.
This is so ridiculous!
Uh.
Huh? It actually stopped?
Look, there's the mine.
Nice.
Our prayers must have reached the mothership. I mean, heaven.
I'm sorry.
Quickly now.
Did you just say the mothership? He was too good to be true, you know. This guy was too good to be true. Lovely Irish boy. Very brave. Very tough. He quite clearly said heaven. You did not listen. Uh-huh. Sure he did. Fucking nut job. This tunnel is dark as hell. Guess I reckon it will be hard to document any photo evidence in this condition. I thought you were a pro survivalist. Don't you have a flashlight or anything? I'm at the bottom of the ravine right now, along with my compass.
Oh, jeez.
Seriously, I thought you said luck was on our side. We may be able to find a generator or two that have been left behind. Just had a way to actually get there. Alright. I need to use the piss from the veteran. We can use his scent to follow the correct path. That is sound. We can use his leavings to smash our way through the pitch black labyrinth.
It's all about
All right.
survival.
I just hope I can survive an entire cavern worth of ancient piss fumes. Truly awful. Can I light the fire here? I suppose I could pay $100 for this.
Oh, jeez.
Oh Jesus, you scared me.
Nope.
What's with you people and sneaking up behind my back? Please forgive me my intrusion, Miss Hayward. I caught sight of you taking great interest in that tent there, and before I knew it, my ass, you wanted to give me a goddamn heart attack. Actually, Miss Hayward, I have a request for you. As you may know, the outdoor kitchen and tents are property of my hotel. They exist all over the area, but frankly speaking, it's quite a bother for me to go around and check every last one. I wonder if I may perhaps ask you to go around and check them in my stead. We need to make sure they're in proper working condition, ready for the peak season.
If you wouldn't mind.
If you could spare a few moments to take a look at them on your next outing, I will deeply appreciate it. Sure. You're gonna pay me for this, right? Of course. Would you be so kind as to check 3 outdoor kitchens? Once you do that, I'll give you a special license to use the tents through the year. Whenever you like. Alright. But actually using the outdoor kitchens may be the most effective means of inspecting them. Alright. Alright, we can cook something. A hedgehog, sure. There you go.
Stuffed.
Mini storage. Nice. Alright, time to go in the mine. Look at my freaking stamina bar. Since I ate that food. Ah, what am I doing? I'll never be able to find a way through here without a guide. Oh wait, I have a guide. A guide that consists of nothing but piss.
Just pack it in, Naomi. You won't make it through this mine without tracking a scent.
You telling me I really have no choice but to rely on that old vet's piss stains? Goddamn hellhole. Alright. Where's the piss thing? Is it this one? The bandana. Smells like mine and it's kind of moist. Ugh. Jesus Christ. Did I just see some mining spots? Okay. I'm gonna start the generators before I do the mining here. Alright. They did say there's a generator, right? Oh, look. Damn, this mine is...
This mine is hella big.
Sorry, I didn't mean to steal your line.
Hello? Is anyone there? You tell me if this was a prank, right? I'm sick of wandering around this stupid haunted mine. I need to hurry up and finish this investigation so I can finally get out of here.
Alright. So... this. I found some treasure. Another confidential document. Treasure I was after. Confidential subject Operation Alfred. MI7 has expressed concern regarding cooperation with Lou. To address this concern, the planned utilization of the weapon in its current state is to be halted. That we must understand it with our bodies and reinterpret it as our flesh and blood. That will be cast into Neptune as our first demonstration. What?
Nope.
MI7? What the hell is that? Enough with the code names. Well, it's still a killer scoop, even if I can't understand it. Is it like secret, you know, division for supernatural stuff, MI7? Or is there really an MI7 already? It looks like any other mine from outside, but there are weapons strewn all over the place. And these files. Hello, hello, confidential documents galore. Operation Lycanthrope. Lycanthrope? Lycanthrope. Train cooperating parties in the worship of Lu and utilize them in the creation of a new air force. Instill the ability to transform into a canine in each trainee, thus giving them a great advantage in the performance of espionage maneuvers. It is suggested that said new force to be included in the Beast Hunt, which should serve to display their full capabilities. 1941.
Seriously?
What was the Beast Hunt? If only I had my phone. You have your camera, right? You can take pictures. What's all this? Weapons, ammo, uniforms, shovels, and rations? These rations went bad over 75 years ago. Guess that means no snack.
Seriously?
There's documents though. Operation Easter Egg. Gain technical advantage through the creation of a weapon based on Lu Spear. This weapon is to become the centerpiece of a new operation that will completely turn the tables of the war in our favor. Once successful, the Union Jack will fly high over the rooftop of Berlin. Continue to utilize the FOUL in order to maintain direct communications with Lu. 1940. You should eat one of those rations for YouTube. You should, yeah. I'll get you views. Lu, the god of light? Wow, this must be some kind of code. Fucking journalist career, people get millions of click eating ancient MRAs, I know. Based on the date, must have been written during World War II. Okay, so there's nothing down here other than rats. There's another document here, though. Wonder what kind of evil secrets we'll uncover in this one. Operation Wheel. The greatest weakness of the British Armed Forces is their undeniable lack of personnel. It is predicated that this problem will only manifest itself even further as the British Empire continues to weaken. In order to adequately prepare ourselves for the next war, we must create weapons that do not require human wielders. The Wicker Man, the new prototype of this holy weapon, must be finished as soon as possible at any cost. 1948. The war was over. What next war could they possibly be talking about? Oh, the Cold War. That's right, never really ended. Humans just love their wars too much. Yeah, they do. We're still having them. All the rage nowadays. Right? Whoa, okay. Is this all like explosives? This is a lot of TNT around here.
This must be the generator. How do I turn it on? Okay, perfect. Now all the lights should be on. Old Man Stringer's scent ends here. Wait, is this it? A boring, empty room? God damn it!
Careful, that's dynamite!
Man! Shit, that was a close one! I almost blew myself to smithereens! That can't be it, right? All that effort for a crummy box of dynamite? I haven't even seen any glowing moss yet. I must have missed something. Ah! What was that noise? Maybe there's something up ahead?
Maybe. The world's oldest computer. Huh? Wait, did I? did I even come from? Does it go down this? Just carrying the box around, don't worry about it. Won't budge. For all the crap I've been through, I'm not giving up here. No way, I know. I can use the dynamite to blow the doors? Are you sure? Is it safe to blow something up in a place like this? I'm sure we'll be fine. This is an army stronghold. I'm sure they built it so they could withstand a bomb or two, right? I'm sure they did, they're smart.
Why are you so desperate to blow something up? Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained, I suppose.
Here goes. I just need to bring some dynamite over here. Don't bump it into anything, they say. Alright. Alright, well. So, am I going to blow up an entire crate of dynamite? That does not sound like a good idea. Only 2 more. Was 1 not enough, lady? What are you doing? What is your logic here, Naomi? Alright, 3 crates of dynamite. And boom goes the dynamite. Alright, this has to be enough to blow up the entire place, sure. This should be enough. Fire in the hole.
Yeah, baby!
Okay, that was weak dynamite. All the moisture in here must have gotten to them. I was looking forward to some fireworks too. But they still managed to open the door, so I guess I shouldn't complain. My genius plan worked.
I don't know what to say anymore. At least you're not hurt, I guess.
Yeah, storyteller, I know. Alright. Well, this is definitely an old PC. Authenticating user. Please insert the activator.
Seriously?
I don't have one. Wait, maybe that's what the old veteran gave me. A USB stick? It's worth a try. Not a USB stick, but... Is there stuff here? Activator detected. Now activating. Please wait 24 hours. Initializing security check protocol. Variant trivia. Who ruled in the age of Jack and the Beanstalk? Alfred. Bingo, you are correct. Authorization has been authenticated.
Oh, jeez.
It uses trivia as a security measure. Authorized users may access Jack and G09891. Okay. Weird seed. A seed unlike any I've seen before. I'm at a loss here. Maybe you should just ask someone smart if they know what to do with it. Plant it. Please plant it in the center of Stonehenge. Stonehenge? I haven't seen anything like that around here.
What the hell is with this place? Every time I find something, it only creates more questions.
Hey! I saw you just now! Don't even act like there's no one here! Damn it, stop hiding and show yourself, coward!
The glowing footprints.
No time to think. I need to chase that jerk down, even if it takes me to hell and back.
Wait up, asshole!
What an attitude. Oh, Naomi. Hang on. There's no tags here. I can barely see anything in that picture. Whatever. I clicked a yeah baby just in case you might want a sound command at some point. Alright. Sounds good. Yeah baby. Ooh. Can I do... I'm gonna need to dog myself or won't be able... Ooh. Oh, mining in this place is it's a bit of a mess, isn't it? But 2 silvers though. A pop, that's pretty good. Alright, let's see what we can do here. 3 large diamonds. 2 gold. Oh, baby. Three silver. See, this is how I made my money. Mining now is so profitable. It's insane. Like 3 diamonds in one go. Bronze. Iron. Whatever. The door's open now. What door? Footprints. They're glowing. There's no mistaking it. These footprints are the same ones I saw by the river where Elizabeth was murdered. Don't care if you're with the army. Some ancient god or whatever you're some random freak. You'll never outrun Naomi Hayward. He says, while completely being outrun by whoever this guy is.
Seriously?
What the hell? Holy crap, where am I? Ah, it's beautiful. Wow, cherry blossoms. As far as the eye can see. Wait. Now's not the time for that. I need to keep running. Oh, you say that, but we can take a picture. This is really lovely. First of all, turn around. The tent, there's a kitchen that I can use, so this is fine. Beautiful. Where are we in the map? Oh, holy crap, all the way there, huh? Scarabs. Scarabs, by the way, they sell for a ton of money. Warning, Wrath Stonehenge. Wrath? And there's a UFO. What?
The I'm asleep right now. This is one hell of a loopy nightmare. Hey, kid! Are you Specs? Hattie or Bunny?
All of them? Yes, is the answer.
Hey, wait up, kid!
Don't run.
Crap. I can't let this scoop get away.
Take a picture of the UFO.
I'm pretty sure I saw her raise the bunny up here. I don't have a friggin' bunny. Whatever. I'm trying it.
Weight limit exceeded. Weight limit exceeded.
How dare
What
you?
the hell did you just say? If I got any slimmer, I'd float away on the breeze.
Naomi, that's only 'cause your debt-related stress has done a number on your appetite. Keep using junk food to relieve that stress though, and, well, I'll say no more. What I mean is, this problem isn't going to be solved by taking off your shoes, you get me? Get that thinking cap on.
All right. First of all, don't we need to plant those the seeds? The jack seeds. Jack and the beanstalk. Of course. We plant the seeds to grow a giant beanstalk and get to the UFO. I know what this is. It's a scale, just like the one that's screwed up in the elevator. Warning. Weight limit exceeded. Weight limit exceeded. No fatties allowed. No fatties allowed. Oh, wow, that is... You've got some nerve.
Damn you!
Listen up, you hunk of junk. Humans loves destroying shit. Been burning down shrines, libraries, villages, everything since way before you were around. Please excuse my insolence. I apologize for any inconveniences I may have caused. Please contact customer support for further...
Oh, jeez.
Coward. They hang up on me. The aliens hang up on me. Water. Soil in the center of the stones. I wonder why. Maybe this is a flower bed? Stone flower bed. Piece of junk back there did tell me to plant the seeds. Guess I'm supposed to plant something in here if I want to go any further. Plant Jack and the G08. Well, what's that? I do have to plant a time capsule. Plant my undies.
Yeah.
So they want me to put something in the ground, eh? Well then, there's only one thing to do. Plant my undies. After all, that's what French vintners do in order to test out the soil. They bury their undies in the ground and dig them up a few days later. At least that's what someone told me. The amount of deterioration in the undies tells them all they need to know about how fertile the soil is. Must be a kinch. Despite how it may look, I'm still a pro journalist. Wait, I didn't bring any spare undies. And why the hell would I ever change my undies in a place like this? No, stop, calm down, Naomi. Plant a time capsule.
Yeah.
Prepare a time capsule. Dear me in 20 years. Have you gotten to the point yet where you're starting to miss the torture of drowning in debt in the middle of nowhere? I mean, you're living that dream in the Big Apple right now. You're super rich, you've done it all. Your double Pulitzers are shining in the living room next to the George Polk Award that your publishing company won. Amazing talent simply knows no bounds. I'm so proud of you. So, in order to make sure you never forget your roots, I put my precious camera into the capsule. One look at it and I'm sure it will bring back all the memories of running around the countryside like a jackass. Jeez, I knew I hated reality and everything, but come on. Alright, plant the jack seed.
Yeah.
Sorry, Gray, that didn't happen.
Seriously?
I threw the seed on the damn ground. What else? These puzzles always have to be so stupidly vague. Is this saying LOL? Let's not call this one a giant and a dog rider UFO. There's a huge tree down there. And something in English written here. Must have been the army destroying culture as usual. Water. That's supposed to mean. Don't tell me they brought Anne Sullivan all the way out here. Where would I even find water around here? Do I piss on it? Wait, oh, whoa, 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 hang on. I saw something, I'm not crazy. It was like a blue message. Maybe I am crazy. Maybe it was a reflection. Anyway. I'm going to water the plant.
Huh? What the hell? I did hear that Brits love huge, crazy weapons. But this is something else. How are all these things even connected? A UFO, the British Army, and a giant? Someone didn't think this through. All I know is that there's no turning back now. And who knows what's waiting ahead? Aliens? Ghosts? Wicker men? Bring it, bitches.
Damn, Naomi. All down. How do we climb this? Do I have to... Ah, yes, of course. Whoa, Jesus. Calm down, Naomi. Oh my god, that scares me so much every time. Stop doing it, Naomi.
I'm taking more than a small step for mankind here. What in the...
I'm assuming meow means yeah, baby. Of course.
This all seems so familiar.
What the heck happened?
Where the hell am I?
Huh?
Mrs. Jasmine?
Cocks everywhere.
Okay, now I'm starting to get creeped out.
Actually, hens, because they lay eggs.
Hey, kid! Damn it! Obey your elders, you damn brat! You can outrun me because I'm a city slicker? I go to the gym once every 3 months!
God, she really is my spirit animal. Catch Simon. Alright. Dodge the chickens.
Ouch!
Jesus Christ. They're like humming chickens. Come here, you fucking kid. Whoa! Huh? 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 Oh god. Oh god. Okay. What's happening? Don't. Come here. You fucker. Oh god. Got him. What?
Seriously?
Well, that's one way to make an entrance, David. I thought you said you were gonna wait for me. We are the... Resistance is futile. Hey, Boy Scout? That's a funny joke and all, but it's also a really old one, and your text is garbled too.
Yeah.
We have been searching for a way to return to this place. But this host's body was far too heavy. The weight limit has prevented us from returning to the mothership for many cycles.
Seriously?
Wait, this isn't a joke? You're actually a real alien? Naomi Hayward, you did well to make it this far. We congratulate you for creating a path that this feeble host could follow. You used me? Affirmative. We had absolutely no interest in your mission to photograph this mine. But then the least you could do is aiming for my help. Feeble human, we no longer have any use for you.
Damn you!
Jeez, this is all so cliche, I can't even laugh at it. What the hell am I supposed to do now? They said the word host, they must have taken over David's body. This is bad. If I'm not careful, the host may end up dying along with them.
Oi!
Oi! Any last words? Oh fuck, are we fighting? Beat up David Cat. There's no telling what kind of crazy powers those aliens have. But they've given him some sort of supernatural ability. This won't be an easy fight. Holy shit, the music is good. Okay. What the? The heck was it doing? Oh, this is a phase fight, I see. Oh, damn it. Stupid cat. Get wrecked. Anime fight.
Shit! I must have looked so cool back there.
That was pretty cool,
Imagine
yeah.
all the emotes that would have earned me. Why the hell didn't I take a selfie? I bet I could have racked up like 1 million in 3 seconds. No!
Oh, Naomi.
Damn stupid hellhole!
We saved the world from aliens, okay? That's... All those aliens out of your body now? Sorry about what happened back there. The kid? Wait. No, you're someone else. Who the hell are you? We are aliens. No, I mean... For real. Just trust us, okay? Don't question it. We're what you would call in your language a collective fungal intelligence. We mushrooms? Are aliens? I mean, I always knew it. But perhaps the name Simon would be more comfortable for you. Or Simon. So how about some answers? The glowing moss. He's a part of us. Everything is Simon.
Seriously?
Get out of here. I mean, Mrs. Jasmine is an alien too? False. The organism you call Mrs. Jasmine is merely a type of communication device. I never trusted mushrooms, but they're so cool though. A way for us to communicate with the British Armed Forces. So kind of like carrier pigeons, but not. Carrier chicken. Birds have been messengers of the gods ever since the ancient days of the Celts. If you fit your birds with mass storage devices, they'd outpace even your silly fiber optic internet. Really?
Nope.
Okay, I think you're getting a little off topic here, but maybe not. I'm confused. What's happening? No, you are correct. We got off topic. We were operating protocol. Use trivia to lighten the mood. Was it successful? I think I'm gonna go now. Wait, it's been many cycles since we had the chance to showcase our impressive knowledge of random trivia. Bye. You should all probably go back to outer space too. No, wait. We'll give you some of our moss. Just a little.
Seriously?
Alright, sign me up. Gratitude. Honestly speaking, we're currently at an impasse on how best to continue. Until now, we have gone to great lengths to maintain constant communication with primitives. We also sometimes utilize humans' bodies in order to better research the planet Earth.
Oh, jeez.
Like David and the kid? Affirmative. But there is concern that perhaps we have let things get out of hand. But yeah, anyone could have told you that. Such is the nature of tradition. Tradition and momentum are two sides of the same coin. And so, an accident occurred that prevented us from returning to our mothership for many cycles. Desperate to return, we attempted to take advantage of a primitive, then attempted to exterminate her.
Seriously?
Wait, is Sissy trying to kill me back there? Affirmative. Why do you doubt us?
Damn you!
Assholes! Wait, did you kill Elizabeth too? We have no knowledge of that incident. But perhaps we have absorbed too much of your thought patterns. Are you trying to say your brain got contaminated from too much contact with human beings? Affirmative. We must recompile our collective thoughts. We will subsequently cease further fraternization with your kind for the immediate future. Farewell, Earthling.
Hey, wait!
You give me the kid back at least?
Entity known as Naomi Haywood. We will also be taking back.
Hey,
No,
hold on!
a thermos.
God damn it!
Fuck.
This is...
They stole my thermos.
Elizabeth was murdered. Oh, there's a shrine here too? Didn't notice that before. Great. Just great. How the hell am I gonna write a report on this?
Several days later.
After waking up by the river, Naomi went to interrogate David and Emma. Asked about the glowing moss, David said, "I found it while exploring and decided to research it a little. It was kinda mesmerizing like."
Like what?
But when questioned about Elizabeth's murder, he said, "I definitely didn't do it," fully denying Naomi's suspicions. After that, Naomi asked Emma about Simon. "My only friends are Clay and Charlotte," she answered. Needless to say, Naomi's interrogations didn't add up to much. Left at a seemingly dead end, she went to seek wisdom from Rudman White. David was detained at the White residence until suspicions could be cleared, while Emma was placed under supervision, just in case. Finally, the glowing moss discovered in the UFO was stored inside the safe at the town hall as important evidence.
Right.
But Naomi kept the moss she'd found and sent some to the lab in New York for analysis.
Ooh. Is it gonna be fungi?
Yeah.
Alright. Q trying to blame the aliens for killing off my waifu again. But even they see through your lies. I didn't do anything. I'm trying to solve her murder, okay?
Yeah.
The glowing moss. Bad news. After analyzing the glowing moss, I was only able to conclude that it was a new type of peat moss. He also added that the theory you detailed in your report regarding how this moss was actually part of an intelligent alien life form was utterly impossible. Of course, I think it's amazing that you were able to discover a new type of moss. Alright, they're discussing how to name it. But it's too plain to be called a scoop, and nothing to do with the Rainy Woods. Regarding the UFO, we weren't able to locate anything like that. Photographs were very intriguing, but unfortunately we're far past the age in which attention could be grabbed through headlines like UFO sighting photos inside. Some of our medical staff members are worried you hallucinated due to allowing your body temperature to drop too low. Ask your nearest doctor for a checkup, just in case. UFO photos were terrific, but they probably would have looked a bit realer if you blurred them up a little. It was simply too clear, so the CG enhancement were just too noticeable. One of my editor friends is working on a Yeti special for next month. Wait, what do you mean? I've watched Death Note. I know not to trust anyone during the investigation because they probably did it. I don't know what you mean. Looked through your report of RAF Stonehenge. Looked into whether or not there's ever been a research project completed on Jackson the Beanstalk. Unable to find any records of such project. I've done my best, but there is no historical evidence to suggest such a thing ever existed. I know about Operation Blue Peacock, but this is just taking things way too far. Found traces of a secret base, army base in the mountains surrounding the area. But our most popular theory is that these were all created as a joke, or to incite local tourism. Very touchy subjects to deal with. People end up taking pictures of them because they're so interesting, and sometimes they end up getting sued for copyright infringement. You know, Blue Peacock. Alright, you'll be able to find more about it if you Google it.
Tough luck, Naomi. But keep your chin up, eh?
Hey.
What's up, Naomi?
What? Did I keep the beanstalk seeds? What is happening? Is that the moss? New type of peat moss? A new type of peat moss? Even if they're right, I know a ton of rich old farts who don't give a flying crap about scientific results. I sell the glowing moss to them along with my UFO photos.
Naomi, are you thinking about using the glowing moss for personal gain?
What about it? Stupid aliens. All I had to do was put a little and bam. Oh, please take some of our magical moss. I can hit up one of my expert pals and cultivate some more of this stuff.
Yeah, baby.
I did it. I finally found my own personal money tree.
What?
Someone say money tree? If there's any truth to that, Morning Bell News will need to take over that little operation of yours. And even if it isn't true, the sample still belongs to them.
Seriously?
Wait, what? According to your contract, Morning Bell owns the right to all results and property yielded from the job. Or that peat moss also belongs to the Morning Bell.
Damn you!
God damn it, you greedy pigs. After climbing the beanstalk, Jack learned that treasure is only worth gaining if it requires effort. What about Naomi Hayward? What did she learn from climbing her beanstalk? God damn hellhole. Jack can kiss my little white ass. He probably only said that because he wanted to look good. Nearly killed myself on that goddamn mountain. Give it back, you evil hellspawn. Ah well. Look, at least they took another 3 million? I don't know. There's too many zeros in one of them, but there's not zeros in the other one. I don't understand. Now what? I suppose as I leave my house, something's gonna happen. Lobster! But it was frozen in the mountains.
Lobster!
Klaatu, Barada, Yabba Dabba Dumbala.
Lobster! Hey, what's your game?
Hey, knock it off. What the hell are you chanting? Oh, don't worry about it. A spell to revive you. It's just so short that I always have trouble remembering how it goes. 3 words, god damn it. Are you nuts? You need to take a picture of that shit and upload it to the cloud. Or who knows what could happen. But knowing a yippie like you probably accidentally delete the data even after it's up on the cloud.
Jeez.
So much you know. You didn't even have smartphones when they invented the spell. You ever stop talking smack? You know what? Fine, Yippee, I admit it. You won this one. How mature of you. And maybe immortal. Sorry, what? But I still wasn't prepared for what I saw up there. Freaking snowstorms, no joke, sister. I'm sure sorry I didn't heed your warning. Whatever. Enough about that. I heard the news. Or at least the news that you failed to bring back anything newsworthy. All you managed to do was stir up hubbub around and a new breed of peat moss. Your brainiacs are all the same.
Damn you!
Shut up. This is something new and I found it by myself. Now my name will go down in biological history. But good for you, Miss Fancy Schmancy Scientist. But I'm a real journalist. And that's where I want to leave my big fat mark. Later, Yippee. Get the fuck out of here.
Goddamn hellhole!
I swear I'm gonna shock the entire world with this town's secrets if it's the last thing I ever do. Oh, we need to speak with a bunch of people, huh? Alright. So, David Michelle, Benedict, and Salome. Why Benedict?
Hey!
Yo, nursing the old bottle again?
Welcome to the house.
Ooh, my lost lamb. Yes, I continue to imbibe.
Jeez.
You sure this is really the best time to be hammering him down? You can count on one hand the amount of times in which it truly is not the best time to drink. True. I should have known better than to question an Alki. You've done nothing wrong, Miss Hayward. You have absolutely not a shred of reason to feel guilty about anything. Hey, and yet you still feel blue in a corner of your heart. You feel like you may held the responsibility for Emma being put on probation. Perhaps there was something more you could have done, wondering if you really did your very best. Listen very carefully to me, my lost lamb. Humans always do their best every single day. Accomplishments are always the result of your working as hard as you can manage. And besides, probation is nothing to worry about. After all, are we not under probation in the eyes of our Lord and Savior?
Nope.
Fine. Give up. You already went and answered all the questions I was going to ask you. A toast. Cheers.
Hey!
Hey, Roxar. If it isn't the photographer. Hey, about David, I don't really know how to put this, but he didn't do it. He acts like a tough guy, but deep down, he's a big softie. He stabbed a fucking bear in its eyeball. He did not even hesitate for a millisecond. He couldn't even kill bugs when he was a wee ant. He used to piss the bed too. Did not need to do that. Did not need to say that about him. But then he got into mountain climbing and everything changed. He started hunting rabbits, deers. He even put them out of their misery if need be, but deep down, he's still the crybaby he's always been. He was under any control at that time? No, not at all. I mean, she's confirming this. Then the murder just isn't in him, huh? Kind of an insulting way to describe how much you trust someone. To be fair, if he actually did do it, I reckon he'd still keep bleating that he never. I'm just gonna trust him anyway, because he's my brother, like what? Aren't you a sweet older sister? Being in a family is like being in a band. Sometimes they split up, spouting creative differences or whatever, but they still gotta trust each other, you know? What happens on tour stays on tour, like. What? Otherwise, how the fuck is anyone ever gonna rock? You're so cool, I think I'm in love. Well, gonna get yourself a drink then. Make it a good expensive one.
Jeez.
Sure, why not?
Hey,
I found 3 diamonds in the cave. What's an expensive drink? What's that? Farmer's Bane Pie. Very healthy. Mac and cheese. Nice. Red deer steak. Doesn't even sell drinks. So the salmon. Over my dead body sandwich. Ah, here we go. Ales. Mango cider. Oof. 3% alcohol, that's too weak. Gonna get myself an old fashioned. Did she sell an old fashioned at some point? I'm pretty sure she did. Whatever, fuck it. I'll take what is this? Caribbean rum cocktail flavor with pineapples and blueberry syrup? No, I don't like blueberries. London gin flavored with iron brew? Never mind. Amaretto cocktail flavor with soy milk, fresh pomegranate juice and honey. Sweet, sour and unforgettable. I'll take it. Alright, I'm a little drunk. That's okay. It's 7 PM. I suppose that's fine. Who are you? All this land's 6 legendary heroes. May their name be praised eternal. Versed in the secrets of every ingredient scattered across the plain, she had the power to satisfy any stomach. Let all remember her name, Eri Tsugawa, the goddess of gourmet. Who? It said that she might have carried with her the mystical Dagda's cauldron of the ancient Celtic mythology. What the heck? She's beautiful. If you get proper drunk and turn into a cat, do you just die? As I have just confirmed, no. In fact, it doesn't really do anything. Hey, David.
Hey.
Yo, Boy Scout, how's it going?
Hello there.
Pretty well, thank you. I figured an outdoor nut like you would be tearing his hair out by now. So I looked up some articles on mountain axes and printed them out for you. That's a bit of a strange way to be considerate, but thanks. Just let me ask you one more question. You didn't kill Elizabeth, right?
Yeah.
No. I consider her a friend. Didn't kill her. I think.
Seriously?
Well, what? I'm scared. Just scared. Scared out of my mind. I didn't do it, I swear, but I'm starting to lose confidence. Maybe I really didn't do it, but I don't remember anything but maybe these hands. Maybe if I just gave up and said yes I did it, then I wouldn't have to keep feeling like this. You owe me, but I also owe you. If it wasn't for you, I would be stewing in a bear's stomach right now. And even though the aliens may have been controlling you then, you did still try to kill me. So, let me give you a warning. Just sit back and imagine what your sister would say to you if she saw you right now. She'd probably call me a crybaby for starters. And then she'd say, you didn't do it because you said you didn't, right? She always knows how to get me to quiet down. Whatever you do, you can't make a false confession just to try and end all of this. If you do, you'll only end up hurting Elizabeth the most, followed closer by your own sister. Alright?
Oh, jeez.
Counting on you, crybaby. You're just one drink, I mean like proper wasted. Eating as cats say to your human self, so drink booze as human should poison your cat self. What? What do we do now? Speak with Salome Coley. Well, she is nowhere to be found, so... I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna have a nice long sleep. And then we'll think about it in the morning. Yeah, I mean, that beverage gave me a large drunk debuff, so... I suppose we could technically do more. What am I even looking for anymore? I don't remember. I think the badger. That's what I was looking for. Have you ever read some Dwarf Fortress developer anecdotes? Developer anecdotes? No. I did read some patch notes even now and then. The cat one is pretty epic. Gray reminded it of it just now. Is that like a reference that I missed then? What's the cat anecdote? I don't know, maybe. A reference, but not unrelated. Right. So, hang on a second. Where are the badgers? Here. I know what the badgers are. You started the subject, so you tell the story. Fair enough. Now I want to know about the Dwarf Fortress guy cats for some reason. Ow, bitches. Oh my god, I'm getting fucked by badgers. Help! Alright, alright. That's right, you little bitch. This is exploiting enemy AI, by the way. And I don't care. Actually, one high quality fur. There it is. One high quality fur. I have that. I have that. I think I just need one duck. Feather. He developed cats to be able to clean themselves using their tongue, as you do in your crazy game. There's something about dwarves dropping beer everywhere. Liquids are the thing in the game where they can get onto body parts. Oh. So the cats walked in the beer. The liquids have alcohol value, and apparently they also modeled alcohol toxology, so the cats would kill themselves by getting drunk and licking themselves.
Phew, I'm stuffed.
Cattle licked their feet, and because they used the tongue, they drank it. Oh god, bunch of drunk cats everywhere. 2 gold. Three silver. Nice. Baby. I'm not here to do this though. I'm here because I want to go down, get to the river, and get the ducks. If I can at least make the new outfit tonight, that'd be nice. 3 silver. It's probably giving me enough money to do everything, but I could use a couple of extra diamonds, you know. Two small diamonds, that will do. The one up there did not respawn, by the way. Oh no, yes they did. Hang on. This is where I found the diamonds last time. I usually find diamonds up here. Usually. Sometimes I don't. 3 small diamonds. Yeah, I'll take it. I don't know why, but it seems like, from my experience at least, some of these places have more chances to drop specific materials. But yeah, I do remember reading about the crazy patch notes of Dwarf Fortress. Fuck. Sometimes they're really, really funny because they try to implement very lifelike simulated systems and they go horribly wrong. Ever played it? No, I was kind of waiting for the graphics update on Steam. Did that finally happen? I think it's in early access or something. Still waiting. Right. Badgers. I think it's making some progress. I read news about it a couple of weeks ago. Right. $3 gold. I guess I'm gonna run past the badgers. Yes, this way. Oh, Jesus. Go away, you foul creatures. Honestly, almost as bad as skunks. Dwarf Fortress is one of those games that is incredibly interesting to me, but it seems like it's such a hard game to get into.
Ow!
Ow! Fucker. The bitch. Alright guys, we're on the hunt. Hunting ducks. There's a little river down here. I see 2 ducks. We just need 1 feather. 1. And we're clear. Done. Wow. That was unexpected. But we got it. I think we have everything. We just have to make it to the witch's house. I don't know, I tried watching some Dwarf Fortress, but it's really hard to get into if you're not playing. Maybe I just watched a bad video, but the guy wasn't explaining anything about what he was doing, and it all felt very, very confusing. But, you know, the lack of any graphics makes it sort of hard for me to get into it. I can't play those ASCII games or roguelikes. I know. Weakness. Just that maybe they're really cool, you know, but I can't get into them. Oh, my stamina buff fell off. Damn it. Alright. Well, which is house it is. Okay, Salome just came out of whatever hole she was hiding into, which is great. Okay, so what do I need to make? What does my file say? A suspicious liquid.
Huh? What's that?
Suspicious. There it is. High quality for solid plumage and bag of white powder. $12. Do agree that the stories you hear are sometimes more interesting than a two-moment gameplay. It's kind of like EVE Online that way. EVE Online is a really good example of that. I don't think I could ever get into EVE Online. Just the amount of time required to play that game is instantly pulling me away from it. But reading the stories about these giant corporal fights between massive armies and the insane shit that people pull, they're really, really cool.
Hey. How do you do, dear?
Oh, Naomi, you look well. You are invisible. I can't complain. I just want to talk to you about Emma, if you got a moment. Oh, an interview. How lovely. But yeah, I guess something like that. Honestly, I'm just concerned. I'm happy to help as best as I can. What would you like to know? Nothing too personal, if you don't mind. Why don't I say poo-poo if I don't feel comfortable answering? Why poo-poo?
I agree.
Well, you can start out by asking me whatever you like. I don't really have any real questions, you know? Just feel like I'm got wrapped up in this whole accident. That's all I wanted to say. Oh, that's a surprise. You're a journalist and you're telling me something instead of asking questions. Thank you, I appreciate it. Emma and I both believe that she was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time. That's simply because you love your granddaughter? Oh dear, well of course I love my granddaughter dearly. It's a grandmother's job to trust her grandchild and spoil them whenever it's possible, isn't it? Now that I think about it, my grandmother spoiled me like crazy too. Exactly. If I were Emma's mother, I would have to make sure I scolded her at the proper times. Not only is that one way for a mother to show her love, it's also a mother responsibility, which is why grandmothers were put on earth, to spoil their grandchildren absolutely rotten. She needs to create a safe space where her little grandchildren can find relief when they need it. That's all a grandmother needs to do. There's no need to worry about overspoiling a grandchild. Our mothers usually pop their clogs long before it gets to that stage anyway. Jesus. Ha ha ha. You'll love the British sarcasm. Oh, someone texted me? I can't get text, it's an email.
You want to check your email? Normally you'll do anything to dodge the bills and deadline chases. But it does seem like a very special email has arrived. And with it, maybe the climax to our little story too.
Ooh. Catastrophe point. We're climaxing. Very important email. Hey.
Nope.
Did you know that all adults are terrible human beings?
Yeah.
I don't know about all of them, but it's definitely true for you. I'm scared to eat all the sweets they want whenever they want, right? Can't wait. I want to eat sweets I've never tasted before. Stuff that really rot my teeth out.
Jeez.
Oh, jeez.
Fine, I'll scrounge up something for you.
Sweet.
A Victoria sponge. Alright. Wait, what now? Don't you worry about it. I'll tell you when you grow up a little. Oh, fuck. Hang on. Can you give me another one of those amazing things that I ate? What was it again? Duck and zucchini pie. There's something that costed 11 bucks. I know. Good grief, mushroom lasagna. What was it? 11 bucks. Tomato simmered quail. HP recovery. Not bad. Victoria sponge is what the kid wanted. Dogging and climax is all in the same stream. I know, right? Burgers, chicken tikka masala, Balti. Don't know what I had. Oh wait, it used to be 11 bucks. It's a mushroom pasta. But now I'm stinky. So I can't really have that. Okay. So I got the liquid.
Oh, it's you.
I should. Oh, sorry, wrong one.
Oh, it's you.
Hey, clothes. Okay. So the jacket. We need light, durable fabric.
Oh, it's you.
She makes it, right? Light, durable fabric. Luxury down jacket. Finally. Is that what I wanted to make? Are you sure about that? 5 high quality feathers. 1 light durable fabric, aluminum chunks. Oh, I thought I needed more aluminum chunks. Whatever. Nice. Alright, looking good, Naomi. Look at this. Damn, alright. Well, cool new jacket. We have... if I can finally see my pants that I made. And the backpack. And the new glasses, which for some reason the old dress was hiding. So I think I'm just gonna read the email and be on my way for today. Tomorrow we'll just finish Metal Hellsinger. And if we have any more time for streaming, I'm gonna continue with this. Gonna go on until we finish it. Shouldn't be too far off, I think. Must be some new job request or something. The science team is coming. Sudden development that has changed things. After completing the analysis of the 3 samples, the Cortana's Edge, the glowing moss, and the vampire's blood, Dr. Anderson suddenly said that he needed to perform some field work. He's waiting for our CEO to respond, but it seems like everything else has been finalized. In fact, I believe that our science team should arrive in Rainy Woods at 3 PM tomorrow. There's no need for you to prepare anything special. Just think of it as a little vacation and spend your time off however you like. Doesn't it feel great to finally get some time off? Oh, and Daniel already sent us a detailed report on the local restaurant. A lot of criticism regarding the seafood dishes, but I'm glad the food there generally seems to be edible. I forgot, I'll be accompanying the team on the trip. Don't worry, I'll do my best to stay out of your hair. This is my first time seeing the UK. I'm so excited. I get to visit the British Museum, National Museum of Scotland, the Guinness Storehouse, the Tank Museum. I can't wait. Okay, so they're coming. Dr. Anderson. It'll be a very private email, so I'm sending it from my phone. You're familiar with Dr. Nicholas Anderson, the leader of the science team, aren't you? He's an extraordinary man. A while back he won a ton of essays contests offered by the government and private enterprises. Scholarships, young prodigy, actually earned his first degree when he was 14. But he has some social issues. Also been accused of power and sexual harassment more than a few times. Oh, what? The CEO, Miss Kelly, is a big fan of Dr. Anderson. Someone managed to snuff out all the accusations he's received thus far. When it has it that when she hired him to work at the Morning Bell, she forced him to sign a contract that stated he would never post on any social media site, either personally or representative of the Morning Bell News. Know that meeting him in person may leave you a bit perturbed or angry, I guess. Just understand that he's a man with many problems. Huh? It's me, E. An uninvited guest will soon arrive. Beware them. I don't know whether you'll give this mail a proper reading or not, and I don't have the power to influence you into doing so. But let me just say this. Good or life? The choice is up to you. What? Science team, huh? Can't be good. Guess it's better than having bureaucracy up my ass, though. Lucy's something else. What does she think I'm supposed to do with all this time off she's given me? No spa, no nail salon, no gym, not even a freaking pool. The entire town is all natural. Oh well, maybe I can hit up the usual suspect and make some pocket change in the meantime. Sure, we can do that. Shitty countryside holiday. Wait for the Morning Bell science team to arrive. Well. Save my game for now and we'll wait for the science team to arrive next time. But for today, that is all. So, thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back tomorrow. Or, indeed. Or, indeed. Hang on. Upload a photo. Yummy shroom food. Gardens with fountains. Fresh raw meat. Spunky old men. And tinkers. I'm gonna post a picture of a UFO. I'm gonna post a picture of my door. Like a picture of what looks like Akira from the movie. Do I have a picture of raw meat or mushroom food? That's raw meat. Maybe this was meat. I don't remember. I think it might be. Alright, my uploads are full. The UFO is trending hard. The door, however, not really. And that was meat. But man, look at the UFO. Dog got 3 likes. 4. Oh, it's basically trending. It's like my YouTube videos, you know? The UFO is basically at 1,000 already. That's insane. This guy's buzzing, but it's not getting me any... Can I re-upload it? The game truly wants you to keep taking pictures because as soon as they're done getting likes, they're not gonna get any more. Door is at 10 now. Alright. We'll see where that lands next time. Well guys, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna come back tomorrow to finish Metal Hellsinger. But for now, have a good day, have a good night. I'll see you guys soon. Bye. And the freaking source is fucked again. Why does it always happen? What is up with... It's just this. It's just the ending one. There it is. Refreshed. Cache. Worked. Alright, guys. Goodbye.